Going over to the Culture Part podcast, you have Jimmy Kimmel crying after the election as the Trump Derangement Syndrome is off the charts. Now, this is perhaps one of the most hilarious and satisfying things we've seen from the mainstream media in many years. So I guess we do have to thank Jimmy Kimmel for his mental breakdown here. Now, this comes from things who lives at TikTok, in which she says, quote, Jimmy Kimmel is holding back actual tears, LMFAO. Oh. Very long one. I didn't know that was a new saying now. And here you can see he is tearing up. Now, the only thing Jimmy Kimmel has ever done right in his life, which he did suit up. I'll give him some credit. He, well, in all honesty, someone else probably dressed him up and picked out that wardrobe. However, he did do one thing right. And I guess he does get an award. I mean, if you want to be something, be the best at something, he perhaps is the most insufferable late night talk show host. That is certainly an accolade. I'm not sure if I would want that, but it's about 45 seconds long. But we'll go ahead and look at, he already has those tears in his eyes. Oh, here we go.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go.
Nope, my family was ecstatic.
For healthcare, for our climate, for science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. It was a
for free speech. He's cheering for the party that actively, and we know it's thanks to the Twitter files, the government censored millions of Americans on social media. Yeah, it's always the pot calling the kettle black. Or actually, no, in this case, just get the age-old saying with the phrase of you accuse your enemies of what you yourself are doing. So it's halfway done, though. We're almost done with the insufferableness of Jimmy Kimmel.
Terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for
so many lies. It's almost incomprehensible. I can't not interject. The average American made, what was it, $4,000 more when Trump was in office compared to Obama. And then, don't get me started on the past 4 years. Yeah, the middle class is basically nearly destroyed by the ineptitudes of the policies of Biden-Harris. So, yeah, let's just say the average middle class person should be celebrating and exuberantly happy. But, geez, how many more lies can you cram into this?
Seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine.
That might be the one. Why are they our ally again? We are not their top 10 trading partner. I looked into this extensively because I was curious, what's our business relationship with them? Have they ever helped us out? No. So again, he did once say one thing correct. I think Trump's going to stop that, what is it, almost $200 billion we've given the Ukraine for, what have we gotten? I'm still waiting for someone to give me a great justification of why we're sending $200 billion of cash, arms, and as well as physical, tangible things like medical assistance, all that kind of stuff over there. As well as, let's be honest, also private military contractors and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
For NATO, for the truth and democracy and decency. And it was a terrible night for everyone who voted against him. And guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him, too. You just don't realize it yet.
Oh, no.
Let's
that's great. Liv's TikTok did the perfect thumbnail for this video. Oh, it's hilarious. Yeah, remember NATO, one of the biggest scams of every country, pretty much nearly every country not paying their fair share, and their actual contract that they signed was said they're going to contribute, I believe, 2% of their GDP was going to go towards military spending, and the U.S. was the only one actually doing that. We were basically carrying their weight, and they all expected us to protect them when they don't chip in what they said they're going to chip in. I would love to see the business justification for NATO as well. The only thing I can think of in terms of it does help defense contractors facilitate easier sales, perhaps. But and again, that is a big industry in the United States. And if we can sell to other countries, I can understand that in terms of having a positive impact on the U.S. economy. Because again, we're getting other countries to pay for it, and we sell to. I understand that, but is it really worth all the bureaucracy, all the BS? That's debatable, I believe. This went pretty viral. Got 8.9 million views as well as 74,000 likes. And I know this is a couple days after the election, but this stuff never gets old. Now, going to the comments, one of the first ones comes from Thick Eggshell, which, fascinatingly accurate title. The profile picture is, in fact, of an egg. And they say, quote, when you find out your propaganda is losing its effect, and it's a screenshot of Jimmy looking, crying, had 9.8 thousand likes. Base Electrician says, this election was terrible for all of us. I'm serious, folks. And you have a screenshot of an empty audience with Jimmy Kimmel to the left, getting 3.6 thousand likes. Law says Kimmel used to be a comedian, now he's just a woke female cat. Or no, just cat. Yeah, it's cat. Try to get this moderately family friendly. They got 11,000 likes. The Loft Political guy says it's because he's terrified Trump is releasing the list. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Got 5.9 thousand likes. Joe says Trump saved us twice is a picture of Hillary Clinton as well as Kamala Harris getting 6.5 thousand likes as well. Let's see here. Truth says, hey Jimmy, here are some special TDS tissues. Getting 303 likes. Wow, Biden looks old in that picture. Weenie Waney says 3 of the sorriest MFers on the planet. This picture of Obama, Kimmel, and Biden. It says Epstein VIP list, getting 737 likes. See here. Nick Roberts says it was a terrible night for decency. Jimmy Kimmel is Jimmy Kimmel in blackface, getting 167 likes. Remember when Jimmy Kimmel was on the Man Show, and now he pretends he's like, oh, I was all pro women. He cancels every other comedian except him. Only he can make those. Only he can be taboo and make jokes. Kevin Dalton says, I want to open up a Celebrity Tears food truck. And it's like GIF of Cartman from South Park licking. Wow, this takes me back. How many decades ago is this? Got Tetterman's Tears? Getting 283 likes. Although, unlike most students or kids, I never got to see that growing up. I had to wait till age old where I could actually access things on my own. Back in my day, we didn't have no laptops or internet access as a child. Tough times. Almost ancient. I'm adjusting, of course. Edwin John says Jimmy Kimmel here. And it says white dudes for Harris. It's 2 guys at a urinal holding hands while their pants are down and around their ankles. Got 152 likes. Let's see. Old School Eddie says he should stick to trying to be funny, getting 350 likes, which that ship has sailed a long time ago. The Patriot Oasis says he is such a beta, getting 480 likes. Yeah. Let's see here. Trying to see if is anyone sticking up for Jimmy. Not seen him thus far. Let's see here. No. Let's see if we do one more here. Clover Levlin says it's not that it's painful for you. Wait, if it's that painful for you, Jimmy, I recommend that you leave the country forever. I hear Iran is hiring comedians. Getting 72 likes. Which, yeah, is he going to move? All these celebrities said, oh yeah, if Trump wins again, I'm going to move. I don't leave the country. Just cliche to say, because no one ever does. I'd actually respect them more if they did to stick to their word. Granted, we know they won't. Imagine, I'd support that. Celebrities for Canada, just ship them over that dictating hellhole. With all those moose. Good bad for the nice people in Canada. There's some good citizens, but tyrannical government stealing their rights and trampling all over them. God, I would never want to live there. So, interesting to see Jimmy Kimmel melt down in front of all 18 of his audience members. I'm not sure how many people really tune into Jimmy Kimmel anymore. I mean, granted, I don't have cable myself. I'm not sure it was last time I don't think I was ever really a fan. But let me know in the comments. Do you think anyone will still tune in? Just people like Jimmy Kimmel? Or do you think we're in that shifting culture where those old school folks are just no longer culturally relevant and they'll just kind of peter out into existence? Let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some direct feedback, letting me know I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.